Hello, lurkers, and hello, you archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Star Ocean, The Last Hope Adventure 4K, and full HD remaster adventure. This is Star Ocean 4, and I'm gonna load my game. We're gonna say goodbye to the snail. I'm sorry. It's not coming with us in the northeast Australian continent. No, sorry. He doesn't have a spacesuit. Perhaps I need a snail in a space suit. A spale? The snailian, of course. Oh, we're on Roak, can't we? Yes. Oh, I should have named the stream after that. Let's have a look at the map, if I can figure out how to. There we go. Now. We're going to go back to sleep and get our MP back, I think. The ship, even. Yeah. Bit of both. Right, and in that case, there's no reason not to spam this. How was our volumes?
An anticlimactic affair.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
That was a honeybee. So I'm trying to remember. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, I was just saying I should have added as soon as I started the stream. I was like, oh yeah, I'm in Roak. Should have put that in the description. You know what? I think. Give me a second. I think I'm going to rename the stream. We have returned to Roak. All caps locks. All caps, whatever. Right, but we need to get our health back, our mana back. Oh, Greg. No, I don't want to talk to you. Ah, it's upstairs. This is the 4K and full HD remaster. So whichever one that was. Presumably the PS4 version. You'll note I'm not sporting a can of fizzy drink. Those have been retired. In an attempt to curb bad behaviour. I know the sentiments from the people who are really into the third one was that this was incredibly busy as a game. But yeah. I think they're pretty good. Their faces are kind of a bit too doll-like, though. Minor quibble. But yeah. I'd have to examine what PS3 games look like. That's... I won't lie, PS3, Xbox... Is it 360? That era was one where I slowed down a bit. Games got more expensive, and I didn't have a job for a while, and I could only rent... I could only buy things, like, on deals. So it's probably the era I'm least familiar with. Like, it's past... PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 is the full nostalgia era. And of course, PC stuff from around that same time. I will say, it feels and plays a lot more fun than the third game.
Attack this.
SO3 was unwieldy to say the least. And this has none of that. I will say, not entirely convinced about the design of that cat, but I played Final Fantasy 16 recently, right? Which I have to assume was the height of good feeling games. I'm not sure, but like, yeah, contrast wise. Whoa, a tail! He's got a tail and ears like yours, Mary. Morpheus' data does indeed indicate the most inhabitants of Roak are tailed. Now that you mention it, that other person has a tail as well. Do you think this is Mary's home planet? The probability would seem high. Isn't that great, Mary? Mary? I don't know. Huh? Well, it does smell kind of like where I was born. There's also something different about it. Could it be an issue with the composition of the atmosphere? It's such a small difference, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep looking around for a while. Is it okay if I stay with you guys? Yes, of course it is. We'll go together, okay? Tee-hee, thanks, that makes me happy. So, did the humans not arrive yet on this planet? So what shall we do now? Oh, that seems bad, because that means the cat people were, like, wiped out in that first game. Why don't we see if we can't find some sort of settlement? I'd like to see what level of civilization is here. Of course, undue contact and interference is not permitted under any circumstance, nor may we reveal our origins. The Prime Directive and all that, asking you all to operate within the bounds of common sense. Oh, hang on, yeah, this is pre-industrial. Although this doesn't seem... How the fuck did they make this? Is that wood? It's autumnum. Used to be a simple medicine salesman. Turning from foot to town sound, wonder if there was something better to be doing with my time. It's now I'm a traveller, drawing pictures as a side hobby, chasing after the brand new set of dreams. I don't know if we're supposed to talk to these folk, but the folk from Roak. Some blueberries. I'm going to take a ship to land across the sea, but I'm waiting for my friend to arrive first. Where is she? I hope she comes back soon. Oh, of course it smells different. She's from a different dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Or did she dimension hop as well? I'm trying to see if I recognise any of the monsters. That's big. That's from Final Fantasy. This is why the East games I find so interesting, because they're from PSP, and that's like an era onto itself. Because they feel like it's like a weird betweeny place. What are you? You foxes.
Let's do this.
No, it's a unicorn wolf. That's not a fox. Oh, that's a kobold. Let's stomp. Wow, I might take her off the team. Why is that flashing? She's flashing as well. I wish I knew why. She in the first stage, is it like recommending that? But I wouldn't want to use it on her. I'd use it on her. No, she must have something else wrong with her. Maybe it's because she's in rush. Yeah, it is that. Okay.
We did it! Nicely done.
Okay. I don't know if we've given Mary a first shake. But I think I'm gonna switch her out. Back for phase. Oh, can mine. Don't have control of the camera, John. Not up and down. Some basil. I do want that. Didn't I?
Attack system secure. Have them unaware.
Oh, that was a bit of a waste. Let's just stamp on him. I think he's gone. I'm trying to... Did he just eat all his MP immediately? Might have to make some adjustments. Okay. I'm a little worried I can't speak. I mean, not in a literal sense, I can talk, but then my pronunciations are poor. With a mumbling. It's all these exclamation marks. Why would it be not on the out the way bit, John? Oh. Have they all been like that? Next week. Yeah, stop that. Am I under leveled? So I seem to be not doing great. I don't know where he is.
Here I come!
I seem to remember somebody used to heal us in battle, and it doesn't seem to be happening right now.
Edge, I did it!
Okay, sorry, I'm not talking, am I? But I'm just leveling stuff up. He's got a lot of stuff. Hopefully that should help us a bit. There's a new spell, Crimson Squall. How do I get more combos on everyone else? Because I definitely heard him use Shadow Needles. What the hell does beads mean? Oh, I've only been leveling up Battle Enhancement Attribute type. Increase damage to blindsided enemies, chain... Okay. So he goes in aggressively. And this is more of a rush type character. And nobody uses Zen because Zen is boring. Okay, I don't think you blindside as much as you use a rush mode. I think I might actually put you on N. Don't know enough about you. Okay, yeah, this needs to be changed. Fight freestyle. I changed it during the boss fight. Okay. I'm not seeing anything up there other than wolves. Wolves! Well, let's test the new
Just keep your cool.
setup. How the fuck did you react to? I think that was a lot better. Oh, hang on. You have to mine. How's my cup of tea? It's good, I need to drink it fast because it'll get cold. Or start making a cup of tea in small cups. I'll take it.
I must say, that wasn't very chapter.
The increase in my combat ability is
Cool. Oh, I hope we're going somewhere useful.
Please step back.
I enjoy the wolf folks. Wolf folk, whatever. I really can't speak today. Let's harvest this tree. We found a lemon and some caterpillar fungus, which would put me off the lemon, I won't lie.
Just keep your cool.
Here I come!
There we go. Lovely.
wonderful. I'm so
Diligence. Diligence.
Useful experience indeed.
Look at that. Let's go towards it. Hang on, that's where we started. What the fuck, Roak? What did I miss? We'll go around again. Figure out what the hell we missed. There we go, there's the camera. Maybe I'm supposed to go over there. Can we get over there? I mean, it must have something to do with the exclamation marks. I think I may have gone the dumb way around as well. That's all that means. Yeah, okay, I know I did. I went in the circle when I should have gone across the bridge. Why there's a giant circle? No idea, but...
What's that?
I remember that enemy. Such an elegant creature.
It's a big, huge rabbit? It was so round and meaty. Didn't it look yummy? It must be easy for it to navigate these mountains. I'm envious. Don't you think so too, Edge?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's the leader of the party.
Let's get moving. Rabby, wait up, Kay. Hold on! I just want one teensy-weensy bite!
Edge?
Hey, remember that time you got billions of people killed, Edge? Fun times.
What the?
Invisible Man?
Please step back.
Yeah. This is a Final Fantasy game, there'd be a bomb in the middle of this bridge. What the button I wanted to press. Get with me. Okay. Nothing up there. I can't run away from all these fights, John. Apparently I can. Yeah!
Just keep your cool and we'll be fine.
Make the most of our trade.
You thieving scumbag.
Here I come! Here I come!
That's what you get for being a gnome. This feels like a Star Ocean 3 enemy.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic affair.
Now I just need to find that guy who's like, my money! Oh, as does the tree. getting Star Ocean 3 enemies. They weren't on Roak. Hey! You can't juggle the trees. I'll whip it real good. I don't want to use spells on me.
Here I come.
It's just gonna, yeah. Just remembered how red works. Albero de Anima. We'll fight these guys. These guys are easy.
We must make the most of our
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic affair.
Right, continue onwards. Oh, where do you suppose that is? Well, that's one way of finding out.
We can use this.
We must make the most of our Here I come.
Did he just run away? Coward.
Here I come.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Bunny feed. Oh, no, I'm being dumb. Enter the place. Here? Do I know this place? Donk.
What a strange manner of dress.
What? Have you seen our team?
Ignoring them.
Who cares? They don't have anything to do with us.
True.
Donk. Donk.
We offer ourselves
Donk.
Awaken, O great king. Stand upon this land and deliver us from the end times.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Be careful.
Oh, cause she hurt herself before. I can't remember where, but like not in the Invisible Man scene.
I'd better stay sharp.
But before that, she's got a bad leg though. Those religious folk. We're in Tetroy. I don't remember the name Tetroy. Shit. Just rubbish at that. Where's the shop I'm looking for? There's a shop right here. You. Some lacquer. Some fibers. I'm assuming that's for crafting. Which we may have to engage in at some point. Tent. Well, we have enough money for that. Magical brush. Takes me back. Maybe one more. Up to the cat. Whoa, it's a talking cat. Rude. What are you so surprised about? I'm less a Felpool, just like any other. Why am I in this form? Because life's easier this way. Stole sweet food from a child. Like taking candy from a small child. Homespun in. Let us save our game. I'm gonna hide this tea away because it's cold and I don't want to accidentally drink it. We'll stay. For a nice, relaxing sleep. We could check out upstairs, but I suspect there's nothing here. Well, I hate it when I'm right. Well, let's explore the rest of the town. Oh, Colosseum. Okay.
What was that? It sounded like someone said, "Ah!" Was it a scream?
For a scream, I'd say it lacked a sense of urgency.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, is this the roleplay girl
Save me.
from the first game?
I've verified that the source of the voice is located up ahead. I'm detecting a number of life signs in its vicinity.
Don't appear.
I knew it was a scream. Meow. Edge.
Because the roleplay girl was in the
Regardless of the situation, we
in
can't
the
ignore a
Colosseum
cry for
play
help.
area.
But I...
Somebody, please save me.
Unhand that woman!
It's one of the angels.
What cowards?
I know they're like seraphim or whatever. They're not really angels.
Damn it all!
Why did you get your sword out if you were gonna kick him? We're being saved if you like it or not.
I'm not supposed to be doing this.
The last angel I had took 2 slots. But was a great healer.
Damn it! Get out of here. I'm telling you to get lost! Just go!
Are you sure it was best to let them go? Should we not have at least turned them over to the authorities on this planet?
What the hell am I doing? No contact. No interference. That's what I swore.
Edge. If someone asks for help, you help. That's just the way you are, Kay?
Yeah, because the Prime Directive's fucking stupid.
So, why do you look like you want to cry, Edgy? You haven't done anything bad.
I mean, since you got several billion people
If
killed.
only Edge could think as simply as you, Limmel.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
Oh dear! Whatever am I doing? Me and my manners. I haven't even thanked you for rescuing me yet. My name is Sarah Durand. I appreciate your help. They moved. Those are real wings. Oh, chicken. So yummy. No, no, no. I can assure you, I'm not chicken, nor am I yummy. I see. So you're all on a journey together. Well, I must say, I'm so fortunate you came to my aid.
You have a strange manner of speaking.
Please, just stop.
Pardon?
I didn't have any intention of saving you. I didn't mean to get involved.
But the end result is that I was rescued, right? I really, truly must give you my thanks.
Oh.
Oh?
Is there something on my face?
My. I've just remembered.
You remembered? What did you remember?
Yes. Raimi and Edge, did you say? I was just thinking that I'd seen your faces somewhere before.
Are you a diviner?
Then I remembered. It was at the Purgatorium.
I remember the Purgatorium.
Well, now,
Fucking
This
Purgatorium.
sounds interesting indeed.
Yes, the Purgatorium is located in the northwest of this continent. It's the most historic structure there is. Oh my! Are you a giant? What a large man you are!
Blast.
Good heavens! The giant suddenly disappeared.
You're a little slow on the uptake. Both of you.
So, what did you mean when you said you've seen us before?
The stone statues in the Purgatorium. They're statues of the Mua, you see. But they look very much like you.
Who called the Mua before?
Some say the Mua are our ancestors. But now they're like ghosts. Nobody even knows if they exist
We heard
anymore.
Mua. Fuck.
You can't tell the history of this land without mentioning the Mua. There's even an entire continent named after them.
Oh, I see. It was somebody's name for human, yes.
I remember now.
No, don't say it. I'm still trying to remember.
I believe
Yes.
it was the Cardionon who referred to Edge and Rain
Yes.
as
Fuck.
descendants of the Mua.
Damn it. I was going to get there.
Yeah.
If the Mua and Earthlings are somehow connected, do you think Roak might be involved as well?
I see. Yes, that would seem to be a possibility. If that is the case, we may be able to get closer to the origins of both Earth and Roak.
Yes. Just thinking about it gets the blood racing.
Baze, you kinda look like Edgy right now.
How about it? I think it'd be worth our while to investigate this Purgatorium. Edge? Raimi?
Yes, you're right. I suppose I'll have to face it eventually.
So, are you all planning to go to the Purgatorium? If so, I'd like to accompany you on your journey. You rescued me. Won't you let me repay you by acting as your guide? Oh? Are you gonna come with us, Sari? Yay! If the chicken, I mean Sarah, is coming, then count me in too.
Oh,
my.
it's not like you were gonna
Ren
leave.
Seems very nice, but Mary, you're a tad scary.
Well, how about it? It sure would be helpful to have a local to guide us.
Yes, that's definitely true.
Forget it! We can't travel with anyone from this planet. Absolutely not.
Subtlety?
Right now, I may not be in command, but that is one thing I will not allow.
Edge,
We don't intend to have any more contact with you people. So, if you're done here, please just go away.
Edge, don't you think you're being too hard on her? Whatever our initial reasons, it is we who made first contact. And Sarah is clearly motivated only by kindness.
No, don't concern yourself with me. But please, do allow me to be a busybody about one thing. If you don't ride a bunny, there's no way you can get to the Purgatorium.
A bunny? Are you serious?
We saw the bunnies on the way in.
Some nomads are camping outside the town right now. Why don't you go see them about the bunnies? Maybe they can help you. Very well. Take care of yourselves.
How dare you, Edge. Wanted the angel on the team. Need a dedicated healer.
let's go.
The tent we saw outside town, I think it belonged to the nomad Sarah mentioned. Might be right. Suppose we should take a look. Oh, he's upset. Oh. Oh yeah, because we ran to the alleyway.
I can't keep
All this is new, right? No. This is from here, yeah. Down, up, Sylvance. Okay, I forget. That's not how you do that. equip everything. Kind of wish there was a just a. Oh, that's where the alien arc is. An optimized button. There we go. That's the word I was reaching for. Oh, why didn't you? Oh, she's gonna be a lot better now. She's got a weapon on. I'm still not using it. I'm gonna keep face for the time being. Welcome. Some rich cheese. All of that. I'll forget to use it, that's the problem. Okay. One of these will actually have oh, there we go. Symbolic weapon. Don't know what that means, but we'll take a punch. And all the pickled plum we can carry. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting accept orders is a thing. Oh, God. We're gonna have to go back to every single goddamn shop, aren't we? Nope. You know what? I thought about it and I can't be bothered, so I'm not going to. I can't tell. They kind of look the same as all the rest of them. If we pass any... This is the one we just did, John. I can't bother to go into buildings. What was this one all about? Oh, it's the inn. Now, I didn't actually see any tents. But that doesn't mean they're not there. There's a bunch of people over there. Oh yeah, that was a tent. Give us our bunny.
Well, here we are. Time to find out about these bunnies.
Yeah, she said ride, so I assume they must be pretty big.
We literally saw them.
I know. Bunnies. They're fluffy and round and yummy looking.
Fluffy?
Round?
Wait, you mean like that pink thing we saw in the mountains?
Maybe they don't have bunnies anymore because Earth exploded.
That was a bunny.
Also, I guess it's like a Japanese word or something. It's about the bunnies. The eldest in front of the tent. I need to talk to him. You what, you? This is a fully prepared man. There we go.
Excuse me? Do you think you could tell us about bunnies?
Korag no Sadra
I have no idea what he's saying, Kay.
Miracle, can you make it out? If this is your home planet, it's possible that...
No, I can't understand a word.
My Morphous translator is of no use either. This language structure must be quite ancient indeed.
I guess we're stuck.
Visitors? Oh, it's you people.
What do you mean, you people?
You're that girl from...
Yes, you all wear such unusual clothes. I remember you well. I'm sorry, my grandfather can only speak the ancient tongue. But I can translate, so feel free to ask anything you like.
Well, we're trying to get to the Purgatorium. Someone we met in town told us we had to ride on a bunny to get there.
Nonale da has bosla.
Valbani.
Bunny.
Da Bosla.
It's true. The only way to cross the desert of quicksands is astride a bunny.
So can we have one? I won't eat it.
Eat it? Of course you won't eat it.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you have our bunny.
Why not?
We consider him to be an important member of the family. He's been with us since he was a baby, after all. You can't just go handing your family over to strangers, can you?
Of course not. I hope you can forgive us for making such a flippant request.
You're a serious one, aren't you? Don't worry. My grandfather isn't angry, and neither am I.
I'm glad.
But what are we supposed to do now?
How about trying to capture a field bunny?
A field bunny?
Wild bunnies that live in the forests near here. If you can catch one, you'll have your very own mount.
Is that even possible?
Yes, of course it is. Even mine was a field bunny once, you know. Here, let me show you. Everyone, this is my bunny. Usually I let him run free in the wild. I only call him when he's needed. He's the first bunny I caught as a child.
I'm going to
and
assume
he's
these
still
are in
a very
all the games
important friend
afterwards
to
as
me.
well.
All right, now run along and play for a while.
It's sort of terrifying because, I mean, imagine a bunny at that size.
Is this like the summoning symbology Lim uses?
Not quite, Miss Raimi. This is somewhat different.
Did you just hear a voice?
Well, you see, Raimi, some
They're
of it's
crap.
actually a sort of
Like
contract.
Star Trek characters.
Contract?
Only a few particular beings from other worlds can become subject to those contracts. Limmel can only summon one specific creature, right?
Now that you mention it, it is always Cerberus.
The power she just used isn't summoning. It's more like transference. She can freely move any object she wants to another location. Take warp travel. By compressing space, you can reduce...
Stop
the
talking
time
about
it takes
space
to
stuff in
travel a
front of
certain distance.
pre-industrial
As that distance
folk.
grows, so does the time it takes to cover it.
Face, no, you can't start talking about warp or...
But that is not how transference works. Transference breaks down the actual data of a physical object, then reconstructs it at any desired location. In other words, the transfer of matter can be accomplished in the blink of an eye, nearly instantaneously. Even we Eldarians haven't managed to achieve that.
Okay,
However, it's
I'll
much
talk
more
about what he said. He said a
difficult
bad thing.
transfers for small objects than it is for more massive ones.
Can't pause. Can you pause the cutscenes?
Considering all that, achieving transference with just a single symbol is astonishing. That's really the only way I can put it.
I've never seen anyone get so excited about this technique before.
Can all of you use this ability?
The technique has been passed down through the ages among our tribe, and it's our duty to continue to do
He just
so.
used the telephone metaphor.
Is there a particular reason for that?
I'm afraid nobody really knows.
Nobody?
No. All I can say is that our people have always been called the Openers, and that this technique has been with us for generations.
The Openers, you say?
Nobody remembers why we bear the name, not even my grandfather and the other elders.
What's this?
Reins for riding a
bind?
bunny. As
Yeah.
long as you have these, you shouldn't have any problem taming one.
Can we really accept something so precious from you?
Of course. All we have to do is make another.
This will be a huge help. Thank you so much.
So, with regards to the transfer technique,
I'm sorry. I'm afraid we can't teach it to outsiders. But if you were to join our tribe...
I'll certainly give the matter consideration.
I'm assuming one would have to marry into the tribe. I need the cutscene to be over before I can talk. But yes, Star Trek employs
We'll be going now.
a
Thank you
metaphor
so
when it
much
does
for all your
teleporting,
help.
and it's a bad metaphor.
Bye-bye!
Wait a moment, would you?
Yes?
Gonna quickly get married in there. Oh, the tea towel.
This is one of the cloaks the members of your tribe wear.
As long as you have it on, the field bunny shouldn't be as wary of you. I think this particular cloak would fit you best.
You know what? I really like that he gets like a
I
thing.
wish there were enough
in
for
this
all
game.
of you, but right now this is the only one we have.
They didn't do a very good job of that in Star Ocean 3.
Not just the reins, but this cloak as well.
We receive the benefit of much goodwill on our travels. The least we can do is repay those favors, don't you think?
That's a splendid way of thinking. It would be disrespectful to refuse such an offer.
What even changes his
How is
clothing?
Well, I can't say it's very flattering.
Maybe they should get married.
What took so long, Faze? Huh? What's that weird thing you're wearing?
It was a gift. They were such a rustic and friendly people.
You look really bad in it, Katie.
The girl told me the same thing.
Bunny reins. No, there was the bunnies were in the third game, weren't they? You spoke to a bunny about that's how you got the destruction ring from a bunny, wasn't it? Google Star Ocean 3 destruction ring bunny.
I found this on the web.
Okay, it's Ring of Disintegration, but yeah, okay, I did. So it's sort of weird that I know it's different planets, of course. That because bunnies were an enemy in the first game, I definitely remember that. And then I was like, oh, we have seen a bunny before. Right. Before I read this, the Star Trek, the telephone metaphor. So if you ever seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the 80s film, Mike TV gets turned tiny, right? Tiny, and how does he get turned tiny? Well, he gets on a little teleporter and he disintegrates into a million little bits. He floats through the air, and then he gets reconstructed smaller on the TV. Why do they do that? Well, because they want to give chocolate bars to everyone in the nation using magical science technology. They get a giant chocolate bar, they shrink it down, put it in the TV, and grab it from your TV. It's a pretty weird plot point, but it is also exactly how teleportation is supposed to work in Star Trek, sort of, because So if you think of the first Star Trek movie with McCoy does not want to get on a teleporter. Why does he not want to get on a teleporter? Well, it disintegrates you, moves it through subspace, and puts you back together using the pattern grid, or the buffer grid, whatever it is. The pattern buffer, that's what it is. What's the pattern buffer? Well, different Star Treks say different things, but the pattern buffer literally just scans you and goes, okay, you're supposed to be this shape, and they can put all your parts back. Now, why is that a bad metaphor? Because it's telephone. Telephone signal is this, you have a vocal bandwidth, right? Your voice has has frequency, but a telephone signal goes, right, we don't need to use the entire bandwidth. That's really inefficient. We'll cut it down there, and then you can go through thinner wires, right? And so it breaks it down, puts you through a tube, and on the other end, it's not put back together per se, but like it only needs a small bandwidth, and of course internet needs a huge bandwidth. But in Star Trek, that's entirely unnecessary. Why? Because people are teleporting through subspace, it's not through physical space. Why then do you need to break down a person into to squeeze? Like, the only reason to break down a person, it's mass, right? So it doesn't matter if you are an awkward shaped person. All it's doing is making it into a more convenient shape. Why does a person need to be a convenient shape if you're going to shift them through a different medium? Well, because it feels weird. Them, like, would they breathe? Well, it's instantaneous. You just because it feels better. It feels right that they're not like physically the same shape while they're going through the medium. But like, they're dead. Like, that's why, like, so it's a weird metaphor, but like, there's no reason for somebody to be broken down to be teleported. And in fact, it's awful to be, because they're dead. They're put back together again on the other end, and so that has like, oh, does their soul survive that trip? And so like, you may notice that later Star Treks don't lean on that metaphor, because nobody would fucking use a teleporter if it killed you every time you used it and just replaced you with an identity. Now, there are several episodes of Star Trek that do use that metaphor, because it's quite like, so there's an episode that there's interference. There's always fucking interference in Star Trek. You wouldn't use any piece of technology. Like, you know, the running joke is the holodeck breaks down every so often and becomes real, because it's happened so often. But like, no one would build a fucking holodeck that didn't have basic safety features that you could just turn off. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as Data went, hey, make a Moriarty capable of killing real people, the computer would go, no, fuck off, Data. Like, it wouldn't interpret it and then be like, yeah, we'll break like very basic safety precautions, that sort of thing. And it happens too often. What was the point I was making? This is all building towards something. Hang on. Then, right, there's an episode where Riker tries to beam up from a planet, but there's interference, so it bounces off, and he's returned from the planet he came from, and at the same time he lands, it makes a copy of him, because sometimes Star Trek just makes shit up, like, because it builds a version of him there, and it builds, and that means the teleporter needs to be able to grab material from the ship, presumably, because they keep boxes and boxes of materials that you can replicate food with, and it replicates a person with a soul, and like, that's not how the fucking teleporter works. The teleporter is moving a physical object from A to B. It may or may not break it down depending on the telephone metaphor, but it's not. The pattern fucking buffer doesn't hold a person. It holds the picture. It holds the coordinates for every single fucking cell and stuff. It doesn't hold physical matter. So, but like in this version, it does, because it has to be able to make two people from one. They do it with when Neelix and Tuvok become one, fucking they break the rules of the teleport there just to tell a story, and it's fine, because it's like, Star Trek's not real. It doesn't matter if the technology is consistent if you want to tell a good story. Scotty gets trapped in the pattern buffer for like hundreds of years, and it's like, no, he's not in the pattern buffer, he's in fucking because it's a cat crash derelict, so like, he's just floating around in subspace. And that, again, requires him to not exist, essentially, because he's paused for all that time. And, like, again, being parts, being all little bits, that kind of lends credence to that. But it's just like, nobody would fucking teleport if it would kill you, that's all. Anyway, that's why I don't like the telephone metaphor, because it's antiquated. And that's how they describe teleporting here, again, with magic. Well, it breaks it down and moves it, and then puts it back. And it's like, cool, why did you break it down? Did you need to break it down? Would you not? Is there lots of little... What's moving? Is it moving through air? What's it doing in the subsequent space between? Well, it's... Because we always have to imagine it. X-Men, the X-Men. There's a demon guy, I've forgotten his name. Google, who's the teleporting man in X-Men?
Here's what I found.
It's Nightcrawler, okay. Nightcrawler, he doesn't just teleport through air, he goes through a dimension. A weird hell dimension, which means when he reappears there's always a bit of sulfur, which seems like a really inefficient teleporter, because he's bringing sulfur, which would smell like farts, presumably. They don't really talk about that. Sulfur-like, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. It's just to look cool, right? But some artist, some writer went, oh, wouldn't it be cool if he came with sulfur, because he's a demon, he looks like a demon, and we could explain it, that the dimension he jumps through, because you always need a subsequent space. It's got to be a Minecraft thing. It's the tower from Realms of the Haunting. It's another physical location you must through, because they understand that movement presumably must happen, so they invent a medium. They didn't say a medium here, they just said it broke it down. So you presumably see little sparkles or something like that, but I don't like it. Like you see in X-Men, I don't mind it, because he doesn't, it's instant, but he does move. They don't break him down. There's no reason to break him down. Anyway, I'll stop talking about this. I'm sure there are other examples as well. Let's go across the bridge. Oh yeah, American smell. Face what he's wearing. Girl offered it to me. He looks fine. I don't understand. It's black. It just goes with everything. She said to make the bunnies less wary of us. Tee-hee. I see it looks good on your face. I hope so. At any rate, let's go and try and catch a bunny. Bet we'll find bunnies around these parts. Want to look? Search for bunnies. I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. I'll be 2 minutes. Let's search for the bunnies. I found them.
All right, we're gonna catch one, Kay. Big and meaty and round and yummy looking. Stop! Rabby!
So fast.
Switching to capture mode.
Wait.
Raimi? What's the matter, Raimi? Raimi!
Ray Ray, are you okay? Ray Ray? She's got like a terrible fever. What are we gonna do?
Raimi, don't tell me you've been sick all this time.
I'm fine. It's nothing serious.
We need to get back to Tatroy. There should be a doctor there. Come on!
Yeah, but you're... Oh, shit. How did we not notice? We're not that far from the place, are we? If it's a space illness, then don't go to the fucking village. Ah, it's a vision.
That same dream again. Having it night after night certainly does take its toll.
Do you think it's because the actor's having to do this voice?
Is my neighbor having a nightmare too?
It's making it hard to act, not weird.
Raimi.
I'm so sorry.
Huh?
Please, forgive me. It's my fault. I'm sorry. So sorry.
What? Raimi, what are you saying? You don't have anything to apologize for.
Please, don't look at me. Don't look at me like that.
Raimi, hey!
Please, Edge, try and take it easy. Raimi isn't apologizing to us.
I imagine she's apologizing to something in her dream. Judging by her condition, she must be having a terrible nightmare.
Hang in there, Raimi. We're here with you, okay?
Ray Ray.
Edge, something's wrong with her.
Yeah,
Ray Ray's
we're there already.
It's so hard.
Oh, okay, then we know exactly what that is then.
Wait, don't tell me. Is it Boculus?
I don't want Ray Ray to end up like
It's
Grandpa
weird because I was like, hang on, where did I hear that? Oh, from
No,
East, a different
this
game.
isn't Boculus. This disease is endemic to Roak.
Oh, this was in the first game, wasn't it?
Endemic to Roak.
It is called stone sickness, and you can see
Oh, but I thought stone sickness was
It
a
spreads
weapon
the
from
extremities
aliens.
to the internal organs, eventually causing death.
How do you know so much about this?
I went through quite a lot in my younger days, but there is no cause for concern.
Oh, but it was taken from a monster. Okay, no, fair enough.
A remedy. She'll be just fine if we give her some.
A monster from way in the past.
Stone sickness was at one time an incurable disease, but a treatment does exist now.
Let's go to Astral Castle via the canal barge.
Who let you in?
I'm sure we'll be able to find the remedy there.
Oh, really? Oh, thank goodness. Huh?
Sari?
What are you doing here?
I'm staying in the next room over, you see. I wondered what was going on, so I came here, and what a wonderful reunion.
It's not a wonderful reunion. One of us is dying.
It's already that bad?
Oh dear, the symptoms are quite advanced.
Can we cure her?
Yes. It's just as I said before. If you have the remedy, she'll get better in no time. I'm glad. I think she must be exhausted, in both mind and body. She's so cute, but she pushes herself too far, doesn't she?
Exhaustion.
That was a
Raimi.
very strange line game.
It's my fault yet again.
I'm gonna make this about
If
me.
only I had kept myself together, Raimi wouldn't have.
If you've time to waste on regret, use it to act instead.
She has like school teacher vibes to her, but not like a real one, like a television school teacher.
But if you act, others can benefit from your actions. Doesn't that sound good? I borrowed the saying from someone I respect.
Phase?
If you feel responsible for what happened to Raimi, I believe now is the time to make a decision.
I also kind of like. There's now 3 people, I'm assuming the angel joins us, that have the sort of same archetype, but they're different. I don't want to use the word spectrum. I mean, it is the correct
Let's go
word.
then.
It's just.
To Astral
Just
Castle.
a poorly chosen
Let's
word at
bring
this time.
back the remedy we need to cure Raimi.
But FaZe, Lilum, and that angel, Sarah, all kind of use the sort of the same archetype, the overly formal, quiet kind of. I mean, FaZe obviously has a sort of Spockish quality to him, but that Spock is on that archetype as well. and I know Japan's kind of fond of that archetype. It's Rei from Evangelion is that archetype. So the reason I didn't want to use the word spectrum is because it's like a sort of, it's vaguely like in real life it would be at least sort of Venn diagram closely related to sort of autism. Obviously TV programs and archetypes don't run like real people, so you get these kind of bizarre aberrations, especially if a medium evolves, right? But yeah, just that there are three characters that have this sort of the same similar idea to them. It's kind of interesting, especially the is she a combatant? Let me have the angel on my team. Hang on. Do we want them all? I mean, even if you think of, like, again, archetypes, Salvian archetypes that use kind of vaguely autistic stuff, you get, like, Hannibal, not Hannibal, but the character from Hannibal, I've forgotten his name. The main character from the Hannibal TV series, but he's also in the book. You get that sort of character archetype, or the guy from... what's his name? Look, a bird. Mr. Robot, or Sherlock from the BBC TV series. That's especially bad, that one. Oh, Astral Castle, yes. But also, sort of Japan's version of an archetype and America's version of an archetype. It's the Colosseum jump. It is kind of castle-like, but it is not a castle. Then I'm not entirely sure the castle is. Also, we missed the store. Brother! Oh. No, what the Fez is his bow is missing. Probably staring at the ocean. Sure, I'll give him a note. There we go, we've got a quest. Which is a thing in this game. Ooh. Hide could be nice. Nice with that. I do. Oh fuck! Definitely want that. Oh, that's quite expensive, but I would like lots of them. Oh. Maybe I should have checked before. Oh, he's already got two. Oh, okay. But I thought it would add one in them. Oh, it did. Why can't I have the third one then? I'll save the other ones. It's Valaxgard, he's bored. Caves are infested with ferocious monsters. Off limits. Oh yeah, the cave is... Yeah, I remember the cave. Whoa! Another earthquake. Man, they won't let up. Is... Okay, so what I can't quite remember the plot to the first game. It's been a while. But I'm assuming there was some sort of calamic event that happened in the past, and this... We arrived just in time for that event. It'll be there, won't it? Get off the furniture, cat. More side quests. Or is this just the same store but from a different angle? Should I be taking all the orders anyway? Is there any reason not to? Ooh, Pepita, you're from a different game. Star Ocean 3, isn't it? I went out the wrong exit. Sure, but... Ah, okay. We'll grab that one then. It's just a mansion. You can go in there. Where's the castle then? It's...
Has Raimi's condition changed at all?
She's sleeping soundly in the cabin. Limmel and Bacchus are watching over her.
They traded places with us.
Her condition is stable, and, well, I can't say much for Limmel, but Raimi will be safe with Bacchus caring for her.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
We're really indebted to you, Miss Durand. If you hadn't spoke up about the remedy, then... And especially after I was so awful to you the other day.
Oh, it doesn't bother me at all. And please, just call me Sarah, okay?
Thank you, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, are there a lot of other chickens out there like you?
I'm not a chicken. I'm Featherfolk.
What?
Featherfolk? What's that? Is that the name of your race?
That's right. Sometimes people refer to us as the Sacred Wings. All my kin flit about the skies of our enclave with ease, but me, I can't fly at all. For me, these things are just a decoration. I don't deserve the name Sacred Wings.
What do you think? Are all the Featherfolk like this?
Good question.
We Featherfolk have had amicable relations with the king for many generations. When we arrive at Astral Castle, I'll entreat the king. He's very kind, so I'm sure he'll let us have the remedy right away.
Does he control access to the medicine?
Yes. In the past, the remedy was traded for very high prices. All the poor turned to stone, and the continent was facing certain ruin. But that crisis served as a lesson. Now the king manages all of the antidote and sells it cheaply to anyone who needs it.
Still sells it though.
Wow, he sure sounds like a nice king.
Yes, he's a wonderful king. I'm sure you'll all like him. Look up ahead. That's his castle there.
Thank God. Finally, Raimi will be okay. I was so afraid I'd made another terrible mistake.
Edge, you're all going to the Purgatorium, right?
That was our plan.
Well, if you are, would you mind stopping over in Trop for a while?
Trop.
Trop?
It's a port town on the west coast of this continent. In fact, I was on my way to Trop to meet a certain person when I ran into all of you.
It's always a certain. I love the way
We've been out of
Japanese games use the word
contact for
certain.
so long, and there's something I must discuss with
They
her.
always use it if they just don't want to use the word.
And who might that be?
It's like really unnatural language.
Her name is Elena Ference.
What did you say? Elena Ference, meow? Are you talking about the great sage, the holy maiden, Lady Elena?
Huh? Great Sage?
When I was really, really young, I read about her in a picture book, Elena and the Feline Gourmand.
What kind of book is that?
In the story, the holy maiden Elena brings a gluttonous cat with her and goes around saving people in trouble with her incredible powers. Lady Elena was beautiful and kind and wise and pure. And she devoted her life to helping people, helping the world.
What do you think?
Honestly, I can't say. It could be nothing more than a picture book. It may have nothing to do with a real person.
Angry
It
face.
does! Lady Elena really existed. She led a whole bunch of her followers to, save the world.
This is sounding more and more dubious.
In any event, this Lady Elena still seems to be alive.
Miss Elena is a seer with true powers of divination. She's helped so many people who lost their way by showing them the guideposts they needed to get back on track.
People who lost their way.
How about you try speaking with her too, Edge? You might find yourself feeling a bit better.
It's not the kind of guy Edge Maverick is.
Perfect. The holy maiden, Lady Elena, can see the future. It said so in my picture book. Meow, 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 meow.
Putting that aside for the moment, Sarah is extending us her kindness, and I believe we should take it to heart. Only after Raimi has recovered, of course.
Yeah, you're right. Guideposts.
I've heard of that concept. Did we talk to the king?
We'll be back as soon as we have the remedy, Raimi.
Thank you, but don't push yourself, okay?
Raimi, you never stop, do you?
Really, I'm fine. After all, something like this can't kill me.
Kill you? Don't say things like that.
What? Why not? Do you already know how you're going to die?
Raimi.
This is strange.
What is strange, Miss Sarah?
I'm curious about the rate of advance of the stone sickness. Her symptoms began with almost no incubation period, and now the rate of advance is unusually slow.
Yes, stone sickness usually has a long incubation period, and once symptoms show, it advances quickly.
Does she know you exist yet?
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as she's cured.
Okay, so there's something weird about Raimi.
Mention it at all.
Now. Off to the king's castle. Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh, we
Let's
bought.
go.
Why did we go on a barge? I thought we were going to a barge to the king's castle, but we went on a barge and then came back here. What? Did we bring her to Astral City? With her? Okay, that's it, isn't it? Okay. We went on a barge. I thought she was left behind. I haven't played as much as I would have wanted. I started really late for some reason. I'd mention this because I think I might just end it here. But we're in a really good place to continue onwards tomorrow. And I'll try to get at least 4 hours done tomorrow, I reckon. 'Cause yeah, we're in a good bit. Okay, so it's Sarah, the other elf, the lady elf, and then I don't know who the last lot is. Yeah. Right. Okay. I've been John Strutt. Been having a Star Ocean, The Last Hope, 4K, and full HD remaster adventure. Thank you very much for watching.